Welcome back to another Board Game Bangers initial impressions video. These are the videos where we look at crowdfunding campaigns and we go through it for the very first time. So I haven't seen this campaign before. The only thing we know is that I'm interested in the game. I think the game's unique. It's worth covering, worth looking at. So I'm going to give you my honest, no BS opinion on the game, on the campaign, what I think of it, the value, all of the above. So let's join me on this journey while we look at trekking through history. So trekking through history is a part of the trekking sort of series, and do you know what? I have Trekking the World here. I absolutely adore this game. So Trekking the World is basically where you're going through visiting all the monuments around the world, collecting souvenirs. It's like a set collection, point to point, sort of card management game. It's just such a great family, gateway entry game, and it's just something that every gamer should have on their shelves. I think it's an absolute beauty. Before that was Trekking the National Parks. Now, Trekking National Parks had a lot of love. Z Garcia, he harped on about it, absolutely loved it. To me, the artwork was a bit lacking, and they had these little round pieces, and they just looked like fridge magnets to me. So that game didn't do much for me on that, but I've heard the mechanics are really sound, and everyone who sort of played it seemed to enjoy that game. So the Trekking series has a great pedigree behind it. So let's firstly just have a look at the BGG page. So we just have here, Trekking Through History, shows us the cover art there, some pictures of the game. Cool. Let's go through Trekking Through History, go on a 3-day tour of human history, traveling 1,000 years in a time machine. Yeah, awesome. Firstly, let's just quickly look at this cover art. Absolutely beautiful. Like, there's just no words to say how gorgeous that artwork, that cover. To me, it is perfection on cardboard. That just looks sensational. Love the colors, love everything that's going on there. So let's go back now. Let's just have a look here. So it's designed by Charlie Bink, and that artist is Eric Hibbler. Well, let's just have a look what Eric's done before. Yukon Airways, did My Father's Work, which was recently on crowdfunding. Terror Below, cool. So Eric's done some nice sort of artwork on games. I actually really like the art on Yukon Airways. So cool, so that's Eric Hibbler. And let's have a look at Charlie. Let's see what he's done. So the Trekking series and a game called Pups. Sure, there he is. Look at that happy smile. So there's Charlie. Okay, so let's get into the campaign now. So here we go. So Trekking Through History. So again, this is the very first time I'm looking at this campaign. Let's have a look at the video. So one thing we're going to see as well is we've already got like 2,000 backers, 25 days to go. So by the time I recorded this, it's been on for a day or two. I'm loving that. Something just traveling through time. It just fascinates that sort of inner sort of child in all of us wanting to sort of go back in time or go forward in time. In this instance, we're going back to all famous sort of moments, drinking hot chocolate with the Mayans, chariot races, just great little moments. And look at the art again. It just, well, that's a bit sexual there. Sure. Cool. Painting, let's get back here. Painting with Leonardo da Vinci. Sailing, yep, beautiful. Just great little moments, great moments in history. Trekking the world, maybe a bit of going back to Trekking the World over there. Flying with the Wright brothers, Marie Curie. Some nice moments here. The moon landing. Can't believe that was back in 1969. God, how time flies. Sort of before my era, but my dad tells me the story about the moon landing and just how amazing it was. Neoprene mat, holy dooly. I hope that is in the core game because that has just blown my socks off. Okay, so let's have a look here. Firstly, 147,000 raised so far, which is 100,000 US. Okay, cool. So, again, that beautiful cover art. Now that just gets my jollies going off every time I see that. That is just stunning. Okay, the adventure starts here. Now, Trekking the World had amazing components. You opened it up and it had an incredible insert, and the board itself was quite unique. It was just beautiful components, and this one looks like it's even going up even another notch again. Again, that neoprene mat is just spot on. We've got a clock there. It looks like we've got some little clock sort of markers. They're going to be your markers going around there. We have some game boards on the side there and some art. 2 to 4 players, 10 plus. 30-60 minutes, just again a gateway, a family game, perfect for your family. Like, I'd probably say even 9+, 8, possibly 8+. I feel like, you know, a lot of these games, especially Trek in the World, you know, could be played by a younger audience. Okay, you can see marvels around the world. Stunning, stunning artwork. The Great Wall there, the chariots. Yep, strategy game for both adults and families. That's correct. There's my favourite image. Good on him. Just love and life. Cool. Meet epic people. Ready for the journey? Look, I am ready. So, Game Boy Geek, what's he saying there? Gorgeous art, streamlined gameplay. Okay, it's the thinkiest of the series. So, look, that doesn't surprise me. Look, when you're sort of the designer, you want to keep pushing those boundaries. You want to keep, you know, keep people interested in your game. So maybe a bit of a slightly heavier game than his previous series. Game looks amazing, great. Features 108 most remarkable. So we're looking at least 108 beautiful, separately designed artwork cards, and I'm blown away from the images I've seen already. I'm blown away. Eric Hibbler, take your hat off. This is just gorgeous. Okay, Emerson Matsuchi. What's he going on about there? Cool, approachable to casual players, worthy addition to the trekking series. Might be the best one yet. Might be. Hey, well, let's find out. One neoprene mat. Look, just take my money now. 108 history cards, 12 ancestor cards. Okay, those little pocket watches, look at those components there. So just going down, there's the clock there, and the clock's all psychedelic, looking awesome. But I'm loving these. Look at those wild person event, innovation and progress. They look great. I'm really liking what I'm seeing there. Time crystals, crystal tanks, so I'm going to assume that they work together. 24 itineraries, so those game boards are actually itineraries. Now, the fact there's 24 of those game boards makes me think that they're almost unique. They're all different, because there's no reason why there'd be 24. So let's find out a bit more about them. Yeah, Meg, so quotes if you want to read them. Cool, more art. Okay, during your journey, you'll score points in multiple ways, including collecting experience token and visiting events in chronological order. So you'll do this on a beautiful and colourful neoprene mat. So interesting. So it sounds like, so you're going to get maybe bonus points if you sort of do that sort of history in the right order. Now, one thing I remember from seeing the BGG page was that there's 3 rounds in the game, so you're only going to go back and see a few events across the course of the game, but it just sounds like when you go back to an event, there's a lot of things that you're going to be doing when you go back to that. Now, I like this. Each history card illustrates a real historical person or event, and I love just that little detail going through and actually giving you the history on the back of it. Now, they didn't need to do that, but you know what? I appreciate that, and I think a lot of other people would. Like, this is the sort of game that if you are going to play with the family, cool, you can, you know, whip it out and sort of look at it and go, cool, this is the story behind it. And, you know, history is fascinating, and, you know, why not get the family sort of involved? Great touch. Clock is ticking, 12 hours each day to explore, 3 days total. Yep, that's what I mentioned. So follow your itinerary to visit history's most wonderful events. 24 unique itineraries to choose from. You always have a new challenge. So that is cool. So they are different. They are, yeah, they are. They're all different. Look, I don't understand how the mechanics work yet, but all I know is I love the fact that that is unique. The different game boards, but also those components. Again, that's just. Yeah, that's next level. That's really nice. Sure. Okay, learn to play videos. Kickstarter exclusive, created 2 exclusive Time Warp expansion and the solo mode. Cool, Time Warp. Time Warp's create layers of tactics and strategy, giving you special powers. You can bend time. You can only use these Time Warps once. And you can only play one of them per round. So that's just going to make each round a little bit unique. So without going into them too much, look, then are nice to have, and that's all you want in one of those sort of mini expansions. Now, solo mode. Look at that. There is a lot going on there, and I love the fact that the solo mode doesn't look tacked on. Like, that looks like a lot of thought, a lot of love, a lot of care has gone into that, and I love that. Yep, you're going to be playing an opponent as the historian. Can choose 4 levels. Excellent. Looks great. Download the rulebook. So cool. You know, and all of these people should be doing this, you know, so people can read the rulebook, see if this game is actually for them. and Tabletop Simulator. So so you're not wasting your money. You can try it before you buy it. This is the stock standard now in crowdfunding campaigns. More quotes, cool, and just one pledge level. Trekking through history plus exclusives, $50 flat. Love it, love it. After the monstrosity, which was Marvel Zombies, and that let's pay 700 odd bucks for a game, it is good to see just something simple, just a core game. Make it deluxe, make it beautiful, make it, Kickstarter should be about deluxe, should be about, great games. And I just think this is nice. This is a nice way to do it. And to be honest, I'm just getting sick of bloated campaigns. Like, it's just such a bugbear now. Like, Marvel Zombies didn't need to be so bloated, and it was. And I don't want to go on a tangent, on a rant, but yeah, look, nice and simple, love it. More quotes. Add-ons, cool. Yep, you can get Trek in the World. Again, highly recommend if you haven't got it. And Trek in National Parks, why not get all three? Get them all on your shelves there. They would look amazing. More add-ons, digital prints. Ooh, ooh. Now this is tempting. So imagine those on your wall. You've got your board gaming room, your table as the centerpiece, and you've got them just around the wall. Beautiful, beautiful, great addition. I think that is such a nice way to go as well. And instead of them printing it, just give you the digital print. Go down to your local printer, get them printed out, put them in a frame yourself, and that is just perfect. So the only thing I'd be interested to know is, can you pick and choose from the 100 plus cards which ones you want, or do you just only get like a set few to choose from? Be interesting to know, but really nice touch. Cool. Look at this. We'll ship free within the continental US. Interesting. Okay. Okay, digital prints will be emailed. Here are the categories you have to choose from. Okay, interesting. So they've just gone categories. So it may be, from the looks of it, like a set of 6 possibly in each category. That's fine. I'm cool with that. That's probably one way of doing that. No problems at all with that. Story behind it. Yeah, look, that is one thing I've heard about this. Underdog Games, who published this, Charlie, I've heard that they give really super support, great customer care, great customer support. I've heard nothing but good things about this company. So there you go. So I think if you do have any problems, you're not going to have any worries at all with this campaign. Yep, okay. Completely new mechanics. Yep, even though it's part of the trekking line. Time management. Sure. Okay, yep. Receiving rewards for our retailers. So you can get this game in these trekking games in retail. Click for shipping estimates. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so we have an Excel spreadsheet. So that's pretty rubbish. But there you go. USA, cost free. That's just blown my socks off. Not in the US, so it doesn't help me one little bit, but helps a whole bunch of you out there. So look, jump on this one. Canada's quite reasonable, $10. UK's 15. Australia's 24. That's a bit meh. But again, I go back to poor old New Zealand. I love New Zealand, and I hate the fact that they always have to pay so much in postage. Poor Kiwis. Okay, let's go back to the campaign. Okay. Yeah, prepaid VAT and customs. Again, there's just no surprises here. Bulk pledges, timeline. Okay, Pledge Manor is going to open in March. It's going to finalise in May. Shipping will start in October, November. Look, pretty much nearly every campaign is slightly delayed. So maybe, look, if you can get it by Christmas or something, that'd be an absolute win. Be a great Christmas present for someone. Plenty of game previews. Look at old mate there. He looks like he's loving life. Love that smile. Great. Our guarantee. Meet the team. Okay, let's have a look at this team. Charlie, mate, love what you're doing. So, and there is Eric Hibbler, the illustrator himself, and all your team there. Everyone looking happy. Good. And look, that's it. That is the campaign. So, look, tell me your thoughts on this. Look, I'm interested in this game. As you can hear, like just in my voice, just how passionate I am about this sort of game. I think these sort of family games just fit in such a such a good niche for me, because I've got the girls, my partner loves playing games with me. This would be just a perfect game for all of us. And I just think there's going to be a lot of people out there like me where you just want those sort of gateway games that are just going to be just fun for your family night out. And this game I reckon be perfect for that. So look, that's pretty much my opinion on it. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Look, I'm Hoax, this is Board Game Bangers. Thanks for listening. Until next time, laters.